TGIF and this Godlike Friday. Here we go, guys. A ton of reveals and topics this week. A lot to be excited about in collecting. There's been so many teases along with reveals this week, and I was super excited to see some of them today and then this past week. But it's been a very, very busy week. I think I've caught up on all social media and got everybody taken care of. Thank you all for the messaging this week. I think I've taken care of everybody, but thank you again for all those kind messages. It's great to see everybody here. I'll definitely address the chat, but thank you all for being here. Our special guest this evening, Carl. Great to see you. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Mr. Edmondson, great to see you, sir. Man, those Iron Man are looking pretty amazing in the background there. You know what? You need a Hulk buster back there. That's the only thing you're missing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I wonder where I can find one.
Maybe at an even better deal. We'll see. All right. I want over here. Anyways, yeah, but great to see you, man. How are you doing? Awesome. Great to see you, sir. Marcos, great to see you, sir. How was work? I know you're just getting off and just come, and you have no AC for crying out loud. But,
I was just about to say, man, the wrong day to pick my apartment to stay in for the night, so that's awesome. You know, AC's blowing out. Let's go, baby. I love it. Got my whiskey that I will be sweating even more with. You know, so there we go. Let's have a good night.
We're gonna be drenched with sweat here coming up, whatever. So, but it's great to see you, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, always glad.
Of course, the Papa to be. Noah, great to see you, man. How are you? And how far along are we? And how much time do we have left before we all become uncles over here?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a long week, so really glad it's the weekend. Got a lot of stuff to cram and get done because we got probably 2 weeks or less is what we have left. So it's coming up real fast.
Wow.
Yeah. So getting close. So yeah, now we're just doing all the things that we procrastinated doing that we should have done a month or two ago. So, but yeah, doing all right though. So we're excited, and she's doing good, and yeah, ready to go, man. Ready to.
That was my next question.
Ready to meet him. So
Easter baby. Let's have an Easter baby.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. We'll be here before you know it. So I know you're pretty excited, you and Emily. So I'm glad to hear you guys are doing well. Things are coming along.
You do got the Jesus beard going on right now. No,
we're getting there. Yeah.
There we go.
I only can see this baby born with a beard. Can't see anything.
Dude, that's the thing. They do say he's got tons of hair. That's what every ultrasound tech keeps saying. He's got tons of hair, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. I wonder why.
Well, he'll have a career at the carnival. He might be the bearded baby or something.
Yeah,
he's gonna be the first Benjamin Button in real life. Just aging backwards.
That's what it'll be. And of course, Mr. Right out of the bat vault, Mr. Matt Martin. The guy's been on a tear lately with getting these amazing pieces in, and Matt and Alan are my travel buddies, so I usually call him on the road or whatever. And talking to Matt this week, he has got some amazing pieces that we're going to talk about this evening. One's right behind him, and I was talking to Chris Michael earlier today. I said, "Man, Chris, all right, I'm in." So I'll probably be picking this one up probably this week. I guess it's pretty obvious. I've been talking about it for a while now.
About a year and a half, Jimmy.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it, and then all of a sudden now I'm doing it. So we'll end up picking this piece up. I think I got a spot.
Well, Chris didn't order it till last minute either. He was kind of procrastinating, and I'm like, dude, what? I mean, I'm like, you're crazy. I was like, you got to get this piece, But yeah.
Matt, can you put on the Dark Knight, like right on those screens, like a USB plug for the movie? Yeah.
It's got each monitor is separate. So each monitor has a USB port, a memory card, different size cards and everything. A C port. I mean, you can literally, and each monitor has volume. So
That's crazy.
There's speakers on it? I had no idea.
What?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
We're going to talk more about that this evening, and I can't wait to get into that. The more I look at it, the more I want it, and I've got a spot for it right over here. This will be the one and done piece. Well, I say that. I've got a spot right here for. So, well, I try to, but apparently, it's getting it's harder to get. Then, but if I find it online, I'm probably picking it up. So we'll see about that. But I know what you're saying, Alan. Jimmy, I told you a while back. Why are you waiting to order this? But I can see it in your face. But find a word. But Mr. Kiefer, great to see you this evening. How are you? And thanks for being here, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always fun. Yeah, I did kind of tell you not to wait. Nobody listens. Nobody listens.
I'm listening.
That's okay. I'll find one. I'll find one for you.
All right, we'll be I'll be on the hunt by this weekend and see what we can come up with, whatever. But I really want that piece now. I've got one spot over here where it's going to go next to the new streaming area I'm going to be doing, so that's where it's going to go. But you'll be able to. This is going to change, so you'll be able to see like my new cabinet on this side that you haven't. That no one's. It's not here yet, but it'll be on this side, and then of course the other one you'll be able to see when we stream. So that's the plan, anyways, and that's where it's going to go. So I'm pretty excited for that. Thank you all for being here. Oh, Alan, before I forget, I did talk to Nintendo this week, and they are working on something extra for you personally. So I have a feeling I know what it's going to be. So they're going to upgrade this giveaway we're going to be doing here soon. So I cannot wait for that. Listen, they didn't have to do anything. All they had to say was like, here's what we're giving you. Congratulations. Good luck with it. But it seems like my sweet talking is working. So we'll we'll keep everybody posted on that. So I did mention that we're already at 5K. So hopefully that'll be.
I always say, Jimmy, it's hilarious that Alan's award is based on video games, and Alan never has played like you know, for like the NES or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like,
Did the Switch too?
Yeah.
Well,
he may be
joysticks only, you know.
Hey, he may be getting a video game piece this week. We'll talk more about that. But also, no, when I was talking with and debating about this, I was talking about how collecting and video gaming and Monster Energy drink all go together. Like you can use all in your man cave at the same time. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it works. And that was my pitch, and I stuck to it. And guess what? I was pretty successful. So I guess we'll go with it. We'll go with it. But again, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Let me address the chat because we have a lot of people in here and just coming in too. It seems like we're just growing, but also there's a lot to talk about. I mean, it really is. Terry, great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Great to see you. The Virgin Prime, great to see you, sir. Thank you always for being here. Jolly Roger, great. Thank you, sir. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the artist has arrived.
Battle Cat.
My other travel buddy that I speak to on the road, but great to see you, Battle Cat. Thanks for being here, sir. Everybody coming in. Ryan, great to see you. You cannot have a show unless Mr. Kramer is here. And I have not forgot about your question. We'll talk about that this evening. It's great to see you. And of course, the everyday collector, John, great to see you. I did want to mention when we get done, make sure you go check out John and his channel too. Great guy and great content they put out over there. So great to see everybody here. Another godlike collector that I just can't keep up with, Mr. Popo. Great to see you, sir. Thanks for being here. He's got some amazing pieces, and I'm not joking. Like he's got like some grails in his collection. But again, great to see everybody here. And you know what? How can I put this? Let me see. Stay tuned for probably one of the most amazing room tours coming soon. But your vision, great to see you, sir. Thanks for being here. Really hard for that. Everybody coming on in. Great to see you, John. Yeah, John, great to see everybody still coming in.
Boy, what's up?
Yeah, it is Good Friday. I was off for it. It's actually Kingdom. Great to see you. He has risen. Awesome. You guys leaving that. Great to see you. Everybody here. Random Korean. Great to see you. Okay, man, you're ready. Like you're ready, man. We're collecting. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in with us. You're important. Glad you're here. And this guy right here, the Master Chef, we're going to talk about his experience because I love some of the pictures that he posted. And I got to say, I know you're pretty excited to see those Spider-Man pieces because I know that's what you really love. So I did want to bring that up to you and talk a little bit about that. But
him and our good friend Brian, man, they're both in Asia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah. Jay, great to see you, sir. Martin, great to see you. Everybody's still coming in. Man, everybody's still here. So a lot has happened this week, right? We've had a lot of new. We had some reveals, and we also had some pickups. And Matt Martin, you've been on a tear lately, so I did want to bring some of this stuff up and kind of go community. But I mean, you've gotten some pieces that a lot of collectors will be waiting for some time to get still.
Yeah,
and some you pulled off some of these. I'm going to bring them up here so we can kind of take a look at it. The pictures will speak louder than words, but then I'll have you, of course, speak to it. But there's quite a bit on here that you ended up getting here. And I can bring this up. Oh man, those are just amazing. Yeah, you know what? Oh, here we go. So these were straight from the Bat Vault from Matt Martin. He was kind enough to share them with me, and I was talking with him on the road this week, and he had mentioned that just how amazing this piece is. And let me bring this up
the
here.
only thing I can think is that they were both on the same boat. On the same boat, and they just shipped over together. Because literally, I got them a few days apart. So yeah.
Wow. It has to be. It has to be. Hey Don, how you doing? It has to be because I remember you telling me that you couldn't believe it, but it's coming in like 3 more days, and I was like,
yeah. And I was like,
way.
ain't no way,
Yeah.
Because at that point it was still saying China, and I'm like, no way. And then I got a couple of updates saying, hey, delayed, which it was only delayed by a day.
Right.
And then the next thing I know, it said, hey, out for delivery today. And I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, I'll believe it when I see it. So, type thing like that, but yeah.
So Matt was kind enough to share some exclusive video for us for the channel. And I stayed up late that night, got it all edited out and put it on YouTube for everyone to see. This piece is incredible. Like, it really is. There's so many great things about it, but Matt, I'll let you speak to it just a little bit. But one thing that really stands out to me is the paint job on this statue is just unbelievable. It really is. And Prime One really doesn't miss in that area too much, but just seeing this now in collectors' hands, it's just amazing. Matt, in person, what's it like?
Well, this one came in 2 boxes. So I was like, okay, one was way heavier than the other. So I knew, hey, that's the base. So I open it up and I take off the white paper. And immediately I'm like, oh my God, because it's just so like you can see how they did Croc skin where it's real shiny. It looks wet. You can see that a little bit in the pictures, but when you get it, I mean, he looks like slimy and wet. I mean, and then the bandage on his arm is like, I mean, it looks like a real bandage. It's that like, is that accurate? So I was like, holy crap. So I pick up the base and people are saying, the tactical throne base is heavy. This base right here is smaller, but it's heavier, I think. That's just, because the base actually is the base and it's Killer Croc except for the head, basically, type, and then that arm that you can see in the picture. But I mean, it's solid as a rock. And then it's got like maybe about 10 to 15 water magnet features of the splashing up sludge and the rocks and stuff that you got to connect. And then, of course, you connect Batman pretty much last, and the chain, and do the chain how you want it. But that's the only portrait that you see that I really had on it. I mean, that's the best portrait to me, the actual crocodile portrait.
Yeah, I love that one. And Matt, I haven't seen any other collector in North America post this.
I don't think, with respect, for some reason, I just think I got lucky. I mean, type thing.
Wow.
Now I did. Chris was asking, well, how did your? And I was like, the only thing I can think of is literally on both of these statues. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and ordered them. So I was like literally day one. So I guess they're doing it by like order number, type thing like that.
Okay.
But they only made 150 of this exclusive Killer Croc.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, very impressive piece. Just truly amazing. Mr. Edmondson, what do you think about this piece, man? Did you like it? Did you see Matt post it?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Really cool. How much is this piece?
If memory serves,
1,400, right?
remember, I mean, I can't even
14.
freaking remember, but I mean,
It's 14.99.
$16.99. $16.99.
Oh, $16.99. Okay.
yeah.
I don't know,
you know,
man. It's below 2,000.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. But I think this is one that's gonna like be, if I do one day resell it, it'll be a good resell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
If I do resell it, but I don't see myself selling this one or the throne behind me because they're just such an iconic piece. I mean, and I think that's the best killer croc we've ever seen.
Yeah, the detail is incredible.
And when they say 1/4, I'm like, oh, I don't want those small statues. But I've got it like next to Joker Say Cheese with the highest, with the gas. So his highest, he's literally only like 4 inches smaller. I mean, he's massive. I mean, it's like, it takes up some space.
Yeah. This is a great one. And, it's like, Prime One has a reputation for their 1/4 scale statues being larger than you would think they would be. And this is probably a fine example of that. Mr. Kiefer, I know you're getting 6 of these. I just don't know where they're going. What's your thoughts on this piece?
I love this piece. I love this one, and I love the tactical throne. If I was doing comic representations of Batman, I would have both of them. I liked this from day one. And I like what Matt did is exactly what I was. If I was to get this, I would put the crocodile head.
Yep.
And the gas mask on Batman. That's perfect. I think this best representation of these two characters. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So it's just fantastic. It's great.
Yeah.
Carl, do you show any interest?
I would love to have this if only I could if I collect Batman, but this is like a really awesome piece.
Yeah.
So, but it's
The one thing that for me stands out the most is the bat bulge. I don't know about you guys. He's got the big old baseball cup right there. It's right in front of your face. He's the bat bulge is sticking out. It's like the Clooney movies. Remember the Clooney movies? They used to do like the whole like little tits out. When they
yeah.
It looks like
Marcos. I used to have a principal in high school that would come up during lunch, and he'd stand up on the like one leg up on the table and be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Like that.
Dude, I had the exact same a teacher or principal did the exact same thing. Noah, like, exactly the same thing.
They just get right up in your space. You're like, okay,
all right, I guess I'm doing something wrong, But Matt, in all seriousness, besides the bat bulge, this piece is awesome. I wanted this too. The only issue for me, I didn't love about it was that I wanted more Croc than Batman. You get more Batman with Croc. Because
now
what
Croc
I'm doing,
he's
he's huge.
Wide.
He's huge.
He's wide. He's
my collection. What I was thinking about this piece because all my Batman villains are 1/4. It would have kind of fit perfectly because he's a 1/4, and I kind of have this in the middle. Because Batman surrounded by villains, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I was thinking that, but I just wanted a little bit more Croc. But it would be so tall if it was more Croc. Like it would be ginormously tall. And I would have gone with the animated series look, like the third portrait they gave you with the the kind of closed mouth. That's what look I would have gone because that's what I grew up with. But this, I love the Croc head, like the legit like crocodile head. That's awesome.
Yeah,
this piece, like Jimmy said, the paint job's amazing. Base is awesome. Are you going with the water mask on the Batman? Or you can go with something else. Okay. Yeah, that's cool one. And you said you can do whatever you want with the chains as well, right? You can just put it.
Yeah. The chains are just totally free,
awesome,
so you
dude,
can do whatever.
Dope. I love it, man. No, this piece is dope. I love the whole scene, like him coming out the water, chains on his neck. Yeah. Fucking.
All right, Noah. Where's this gonna go at, man? In the baby's room, or where are you putting this on?
Yeah, dude,
scare the crap out of the baby.
yeah, exactly. Man, I almost got this, but before I kind of stopped myself from continuing down the Batman rabbit hole, I was considering this and Tactical Throne and some other ones too. And I love this so much. I think it's really, really good. I never even noticed all the rocks flying off of his right hand. I don't know why that didn't that until now. Yeah, that's awesome. So great piece, Matt. Congratulations. I love the bat suit on this. I think it looks like the texturing and all the little scuffs like on his knees and his thighs and everything and his chest. Like it just looks so good.
The end of the cape, as you can see in the picture, you can't see it, but the end of the cape is all like ripped and tattered.
I can kind of see up in the top left corner there. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That's cool.
Also, Matt, is the cape PVC or fully sculpted like rock?
PVC.
Okay, I love that. I know they did that with Tech 1000. They've gone that route. They need to do that route because I'm not the biggest fan of fabric capes on like comic pieces. So I love. I knew the big issue with like the Hush Batman was the cape was so heavy. So I love that they're doing PVC capes now on everything. That's what they should do. Every company just do it.
Yep.
Well, great piece, Matt. Congratulations. I have to say I'm really jealous of this piece, but also that tactical throne you got in this week. Man. Then of course Chris Michael was like, "Man, you really need this one," and like, and really his review and the pictures you posted and just all the features it has on it. I'm going to get it and I'm going to put it right over here.
And Jimmy, are you getting the deluxe bonus version or the deluxe version?
I'm getting the deluxe version with the screen only.
Okay.
Matt has the ultimate version that has like the Batcave with it. And when I first saw it, I was like, well, that's pretty cool, but man, I just can't fit that. And then I saw Matt's, I was like, oh my God, that's like amazing.
It's like really a separate statue. It's like my wife was like, they don't connect. I was like, well, you can put it, but she was like, well, why would you put it behind it? You can't see it. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Type thing like that,
It's a great piece. It is. And Matt, on the monitors, I know you talked about the connections, and then also it's got a micro USB for a memory stick on there, and you could basically put what you want on a memory stick, put it in, and have it playing in the background, which is absolutely ridiculous. So that's probably what sold me, I think, is that feature alone. Not to mention the sculpt's awesome on it.
Yeah, so, and the screens are the size of a cell phone. I mean, they're massive,
Wow. What a great piece. And make sure you check out Chris Michael's video review. I watched it twice. It's actually really awesome. So just a great piece. And this one's most likely coming home. I got to figure out what I'm going to do here, but I'll figure it out. So we'll end up picking this one up. Great piece. Congratulations. You've been on a tear, sir. And Matt, I just want to throw it out there. What pieces do you have coming in next?
Okay, still got the T2 bus that I did some, sold some stuff for to get.
Right.
And then Sideshow hit me up this week. I was on their waiting list for the Cyberdyne edition of Terminator. They hit me up, and so I called you, and I was like, oh, crap, what? I was like, normally they give you a week to decide, like, hey, thinking it. I literally had like 24 hours to decide. I was like, weird. I called you. I was like, what are you getting? Which one?
Yeah.
And then I posted in the group, hey, what the hell should I do? I got 3 hours. And then like the next day at lunch, I just bit the bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that,
Well, the Cyberdyne version of the Terminator, in my opinion, was probably one of the best ones in the line.
Oh, yeah.
And it did sell out, and it's waitlisted everywhere. That one has the, I think the rooted hair, glass eyes, but not so
rooted hair, glass eyes. I talked to Jeff Delaney, and I was like, hey, what should I do? He was like, I just got the sculpted hair version. He was like, you should get it if you can get it. You know what I'm saying? If you can get it, you know what I'm saying? Type thing like that. So
it's Blitzway, right? Blitzway collaboration.
Blitzway.
It is.
Awesome.
And I think how I'm going to display it is with the robotic arm. He comes with the robotic arm on one. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
And you're getting T2 bus, right? You said so. You put it right next to it.
Yep. That's on a boat. So yeah, that's on a boat.
On a boat.
So let me get this straight. We got me, Alan, Matt, Brian getting the Cyberdyne edition Terminator 1/3, and then we have me, Freddie, and Alan getting we've gotten the T2. We've got a lot of those Terminator people, all of us like we really
unbox it all at the same time.
Oh my God!
Alan's in too, right? Unboxing Alan.
Mine's up. It's displayed.
Oh yeah, you already got this. I'm stupid. I'm dumb.
Yeah. Well, you're fine.
I'll be.
Just all I have to say is, when you have that many people in the same group that have the same pieces,
Social contagion.
There's a lot of enabling going on behind the scenes.
It's a social contagion. That's why I call it.
There is. I mean, that's all we do. I feel like, and sometimes it's worse than some days are worse than others. But it's usually Sundays. For some reason, this past week, I think it was like on a Tuesday or something, but we just were going back and forth because you know what? I think Matt started it because Matt, hey, I got a tactical throne. Hey, this is coming in. Hey, what do I need? I need some too. So we just kind of took it from there. But but great pieces. It's awesome to see that coming in. Let me bring this up here. I was talking with Jay earlier. And I know Stuart had made it in a nice picture frame and everything. Shout out to him for doing that. But man, so Jay over at LBS, we're kind of teased Kingdom Come today, Superman, and it already looks really good. It really does. I cannot wait to see more of this, and I know they'll really reveal more soon, but the Joker sold out. Carl, congratulations over there. I mean, it was awesome. Great piece over there. I know there's a few American retailers that has a few pieces, but I know it sold really well. And then, of course, Jay didn't have to, but he added an extra portrait to Joker, which was even more awesome, I thought. That was super cool.
Oh,
do you recall
the
that?
Hush one.
Yeah. The Hush one, yeah. So that was really cool to see. But man, I can't wait to see more of this Kingdom Come statue.
This one may be in June if the printing is on schedule. Just like prototype, but we'll see.
Okay.
The target is June, but we'll see.
Okay. And
at least reveal, not pre-order.
Right. The reveal, got it. And Carl, if you had to say, does it looking good? Okay, got it. There you go. Yeah.
That's all you get out of him.
So, we'll leave it right there. Great piece from LBS, and I cannot wait to see more of this and more that LBS will be doing this year. And I'm really excited for that Batman piece. That Alex Ross portrait on that Batman looks amazing. Yeah, that looks really good. So that should be coming this year, I think, as well.
Hello?
The Batman.
Who's saying hello?
Oh, yeah. Batman piece. So, real nice piece from LBS.
Jimmy's froze.
No, Matt, we can hear you, Matt, if you can hear us.
Yeah, we can hear you, Matt.
And you're good on our end.
Okay, no, I'm saying Jimmy. I think he's froze.
Jimmy froze. Oh.
Was I froze? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was saying, I don't know if you guys caught that, but LBS Batman will be.
Is Alan there? Alan's still there?
Coming soon. Yeah. Well.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody but Jimmy.
Okay. Am I here?
Jimmy's here. Yeah. Matt's on your end, maybe.
But
can y'all hear me? Okay.
Is Jimmy really there? I mean,
there he goes.
Okay. Y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to go. Sorry, guys. No, I was saying about.
now Matt's gone.
Oh, that's
Matt?
weird. So, no, he's
here.
there.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well,
I was looking at Marcos and he was being still. I was like, did we lose Marcos?
No, because I'm doing something stupid right now. That's why.
It's weird. Sometimes my laptop will kind of lose connection, but it's funny because I'm next to the router. But anyways, I'm looking forward to more from LBS, and I just really love that Alex Ross Batman that it's been shown, and that's probably one of the best 1/3 Batman. So I can't wait to see more of that one. That'll probably be one that really comes home to a lot of collectors. So I look forward to that. Great piece coming up. Let me bring this up here real quick. Great to see everybody still coming in. Oh man, this was showing today actually, just at the Star Wars Celebration. I'm wondering if he probably didn't get to go, but if Brian had made it over there. But Blitzway is doing a few more.
That looks good.
The old man, it looks good. It looks good, man. Wow, I honestly like this one a little more than the other, but the other Obi-Wan Kenobi, but this looks amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to see more from them. But look how amazing the Anakin
this one,
Skywalker
yes.
looks. It looks so good. And I was telling Matt today is that his eyes move. Like you can move his eyes back and forth.
Cool.
This has got the glass eyes and silicone, not silicone, glass eyes and rooted hair. But there's Obi-Wan there, the young version of him. And here it is.
I like that one. Luke
Skywalker, and looks like from the Mandalorian outfit, also from Return of the Jedi too. But man, it looks awesome. I need to see his face, though. I really do. And I love these bases they come on and how they light up. It looks great. And
it looks kind of like they're floating, kind of.
It does, yeah, it kind of does. Look at that picture. That looks awesome.
Oh, man, that's good.
I don't collect stars, even I'm tempted.
Okay, yeah. It's that's what statues do. They make you, man. Look at the portrait.
He looks so. Me and Jimmy were talking about it. I was like, well, it'd be awesome if they would do some switch out or something, like maybe with some red eyes or something where he gets where he really starts to turn, you know what I'm saying? And even around the skin around his eyes becoming kind of red, red. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that looks amazing.
It'd be so nice to have a good Alec Guinness for a change. There's no really good.
The sideshow one looked pretty amazing, I thought, with the switch out portrait. I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah.
But this is unbelievable.
That pose, man. That pose is just so fitting for him. That's really good.
It really does. Look at that, man. That portrait. It's got that same type base too. But this is a pose from the actual movie. I remember him in this pose here. But wow, 1/4 scale statue coming soon. Blitzway. A couple of cosplayers with him too. That's pretty cool. But yeah, those the tailoring and that looks awesome. I couldn't say it, but I just really love it. It's really good.
Does the lightsaber light up?
I believe it does. Yes,
I think so. Yeah, because the Luke one looks like it does, kind of.
Look at that! Oh my god!
Wow. So I need to see a better picture.
That looks
It looks pretty good though.
It looks good even for this picture. It looks great. But wow, that looks pretty damn epic right there.
So I'm just asking because I'm not really sure. Can you place them anywhere on the base, or is it do you think it's a fixed peg?
I would think it would be a fixed peg, Noah, but that'd be awesome if you could, because he's a little further back than normal, correct?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Even the Alec Guinness Obi-Wan, he looked like he was almost all the way to the back of the base where he was standing, and that seemed kind of odd. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely a little different. You can see the other one back there too. See Obi-Wan right there where the base is. Man, this one's just amazing. New creation. Talk a little bit about it here. Global licensing, but here's the banger right here. They're making Vader coming soon.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be pretty good. I'm sure it'll be good.
I'm so happy these are 1/4 and not 1/3 because I would have probably bought all of them. Thank God they're 1/4. They're good. They're great.
BTS one.
Yeah, I'm getting. I have the all realistic one at least for right now.
Yeah, I mean that's something that it's always kind of bothered me. Maybe I should wait for the 1/3 one, but I really love these. I really do. The Anakin Skywalker is going to be very tough to beat for anybody, but I can't wait to see their Vader.
The only issue I have with that is because they only did that one in rooted hair and silicone. It's silicone, right? Or it's just a straight up portrait statue. Polystone.
Which one?
The Anakin.
Yeah, it's polystone. Yeah, it's not.
Okay, but with rooted hair, correct?
Right.
Yes, I wish they did all of them with rooted hair, not just him.
I think there was an option for
not Obi-Wan. They only had sculpted, which kind of sucks. It looks so good that you want it on all of them. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marcos. I think they should have done that. But.
Yeah, just at least give us the option.
Yeah, rooted hair Vader too. Rooted hair Vader. That'd be cool.
So, Mr. Kiefer, are these coming home?
No. No, I
Good
can't.
man.
I can't go down. I really like these.
Yeah.
But if I was to go down Star Wars line, I like the third scale. I mean, 12, I prefer third scale. But I mean, these look really, really good. It's going to be a great line. So anybody getting this, man, congrats! It's awesome.
It's going to be a great piece. Some was saying, we need 1/3 can do movies and 1/4, and some aspects I agree. I mean, a bigger one would be like the 1/3 scale, but I'm interested to see what PCS is going to do with their 1/3 scale. They're going to do Anakin, but they will.
Yeah.
So I really want to know what they're going to be doing with that. I'm interested. I'm sure it'll be great though.
Isn't PCS in Star Wars Celebration or no?
PCS is 1/3 correct. Yes.
No, I mean, are they in this event? Like,
I see what you're saying. No.
Because I thought Ant was supposed to be like here somewhere. I'm not sure if he's like as an exhibitor or like as a fan.
I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures yet. PCS that were in there.
It's just a great piece. I think that I really want to see more about this. I think it's this line is just great. So I think it's when they keep progressing. I think what I'd like to see more is like Boba Fett would be awesome, and the exclusive would have Frozen Solo and Carbonite behind them. I think that would be just epic. Yes, I would get it. Yes, I would.
Great.
So trust me, it's probably coming. So
I'm just so happy that because when I first started collecting about 3 to 4 years ago, wherever it was,
right.
Only Sideshow had Star Wars, and it was very annoying because I'm not to be if you're a big Sideshow fan, their stuff at the 1/5 mythos and all that just wasn't doing it for me, and they had the half scale that was so overpriced because there's an aftermarket. I'm just happy so many other companies have a Star Wars license now because you get so much more variety and get different scales and sometimes better statues. So the competition is always good, and I think the stuff that we've seen so far has proven it. And Star Wars is obviously the biggest American IP in the world, so I'm just happy more people have it. It's awesome.
It has to be. Noah, do you like these?
I do, yeah. I just I've had to try really hard to stay out of the Star Wars rabbit hole because I don't have the space, and yeah, it's tough. I love them though, and I spent like my whole childhood just watching the prequels and then the original. Yeah. I saw Revenge of the Sith in theaters when I was like 10 years old. So yeah, I love Star Wars so much, but I think I stay away from it now because of that, because I'd want everything. Like I would go like, I already started buying Hot Toys years ago and I sold them all off and so many other, and a few other Star Wars statues, but it's just, there's no end to it.
Yeah.
There's just no end to it. And it's like, you're never satisfied because there's so many different characters and different clone troopers and different things to get into. So I just kind of stay out of it for now.
So. I like the great and benevolent Palpatine said, "Do it." So just do it, man. Just do it.
Yeah.
But I love Blitzway. They do a really great job. And so I think it's really cool that they have the opportunity to make some statues for Star Wars. They look great.
Did you guys notice that? Look, I don't know if this is accurate or not. I don't know. Chris talked about it too the other day, but I don't know if Blitzway and Prime One they're doing their own thing now. Like they're separate, and Blitzway's doing their thing, Prime One's doing their thing. Prime One's done their. Now they have the Ultra Master line, and so they're doing.
Real elite,
yeah, elite. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about that?
I think they split. I think something went wrong or something, and they split up.
You know what happened, Matt? Is that one of their big creators on the Blitzway side probably got bought out by Prime One, and they've started their own little. That's probably what happened. If I'm taking a wild throw out there, but that's probably what happened. And Blitzway went their own way. But the thing is, like, both lines look amazing. Blitzway looks great, and then the Prime One Real Master Elite line looks fucking awesome. So
and Blitzway Star Wars statues,
that's all they need.
Their prices are pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Usually. Yeah. I mean, I know the rooted hair Anakin was pretty pricey, but otherwise, like all the Scarface and the other like movie characters they've done are like less than $1,000. They're like $750 or $800 or whatever. So
Anakin was like $2,000, wasn't it?
It's $1,700, right? I think for the rooted hair.
The difference between the sculpted and the rooted hair was almost double the price. It was extremely expensive. and I think it was close to 2K. I think it was.
I
But
thought it was 2K.
I was like, my God, this is so expensive. I guess I'll get it. That's kind of like
yeah, might as well, right?
It does look amazing. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
WWAD, right? What would Alan do?
Yeah. What would Alan do? And
Alan would wait till they did a Princess Leia.
Oh, boobies and
Exactly.
booty, Alan. Let's go.
Better start sending them emails, Alan. Let them know.
He's in day one. So
And obviously the Jabba the Hutt look, right? What she's a prisoner.
Slave Leia.
Come on, there we
Well, that
go.
would be okay, but I know they're not allowed to do that. So any representation would be good.
Yeah, gotcha.
can't wait to see what they do with that. But I do have to bring this up because I know a lot of people purchased this week, and congrats to them for selling out. I'm gonna bring this up here real quick. Let's see here. Jesus, got like 50 tabs. Yep. And I gotta ask, and I'll start with Carl because I know he was excited. Carl, what did you do, man? Did you
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Yes.
But yes, I pre-ordered this.
You did pre-order this, okay?
Yes.
And it did sell
First
out.
G&D piece.
Oh, really? Okay. Congrats.
We're all getting corrupted, Alan. We're all getting corrupted.
Congrats. This look, someone that doesn't know the franchise very well, and I mean, I'm no stranger to games. I've played a lot of games, but I never played this. But I can tell you, it looks incredible. Like, it looks amazing. Even for someone that doesn't even know anything about the video game, it looks just awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations, Carl. The question is Mr. Kiefer, did this come home, or is it coming home?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
No. I think it's awesome. She's really beautiful, sexy, but I don't even know what game this is from. I know nothing about it.
Okay.
So
That's never stopped you before, Alan. That's never.
Yeah, well, at this price tag, it's stopping me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So one thing they changed, Jimmy, can you go back to the last picture? They did change right there that butt. They did change that. They said they're giving her more emphasis on that. On this
More
piece.
volume.
More volume. There we go. They gave her a BBL, baby. They gave her a BBL.
I mean, she looks beautiful. Like
I'm with you guys. I know Noah knows a good bit, so he can talk way more about it. I had no zero about this, so I don't know how accurate this is. The only thing I said that I wish they did, like, that looks awesome, is that, on the guts piece they did, like, with the big, like, it had like a very unique base for J&D. I wish they did something like that. I don't know what they would do, but I wish they would have done something like that. But
Yeah, same.
But it still looks fantastic. Honestly, I don't know. There's nothing I can say wrong besides that booty needs some improvement, and they're doing it obviously. So that's the only complaint I have. And look, that thing looks awesome. So Alan will be getting this in a month. He will regret it, and he'll find a way to get it. And he will. But look at that, man! Look at that portrait. It looks like a real person.
Yeah, the photo looks
like a real person.
It's beautiful.
Wow, look at that. Yeah. And you know what? When I talk to Alan next, it won't be hey Jimmy, I went ahead and ordered it. It'll be more like this. Yeah, I ordered both of them. They're both coming.
Yeah, exactly. He did that with Reeves. Remember, he did that with Reeves. Yep.
Can you zoom out a little bit, Jimmy?
This girl's stacked. Carl, what?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Let me back out.
Carl, she is stacked. Who's this?
Right.
So Noah, I know you're familiar with the franchise. Is this something you'll be picking up, or do you like it?
I do like it a lot. Yeah, I've beat this game twice. I really do love it. It's really, really good. But yeah, man, the 2-pack sold out like instantly at like 8 o'clock.
Like
I think it was last night or something like that. It was like like less than 10 minutes, and then the
look at that sword.
Eve standalone. Yeah, and they say that's retractable, by the way. You can like fold it down or slide it down, I think, so it doesn't have to be that tall. But yeah, and then the solo of Eve sold out. I don't know, just a little bit later. It was pretty fast, so I kind of I missed my opportunity. I was hesitating a little bit, but I think they did a really good job. I do like that Eve isn't just kind of standing there. I like that they did make the pose a little more dynamic, but I'm also not 100% sold on it, I think. And the issue with this game is that you get like I don't know, like there's like 75 different outfits in this game that you can get.
Exactly.
And it's like, and this is not the best one. It's like the most iconic one because it's one of the first ones you get, but you like almost immediately change outfits to something else. And there's a lot of better ones. So that's my only complaint with this. And yeah, I do agree. The base could have been better. It looks kind of out of place. For anyone not familiar, it's kind of like Nier Automata. It takes place in a post-apocalyptic Earth. So they could have gone like the rock and rubble and steel kind of look if they wanted, but I don't know if it would have worked. It definitely wouldn't have worked for this pose. So I guess it's better than just doing like a plain concrete base because they could have done that too. Similar to like the Robert Pattinson Batman and stuff like that. They could have done something like that. So I do like it, but I don't know, man. This is a tough one for me to let go. I still have my eye on it. I know this should probably pop up on Spec Fiction soon.
Yeah.
So I might go with that, but it's just like I was saying, Jimmy. Everything that we want is $2,000 or more. So, and or more. So
yeah, we want everything.
Yeah, and it's like every time I turn around, there's like a $2,000 piece coming out. So that's been my hesitation too. So. But
I mean, this is just great. Like,
yeah,
it
really looks amazing.
Freddie.
Freddie.
What up, everyone? What up? Made it just in time, J&D.
Yes. So, Freddie, let me start with you, Freddie. Is this coming home? What's going on here?
It's not coming home, but I know Marcos is telling me that it's coming home for him.
I never said that. I'm sticking with guts, and that's it. I'm selling guts right when I get it. I'm doing a review and selling it right away.
I love the fact that Mr. Park, man, listen to the people.
Yeah.
First of all, I thought it was funny because when they showed the angles of this piece, it didn't line up correctly with the video games with the derriere. So people were complaining. I was like, "Is this for real?" Like people were legit complaining, man. That like, her booty wasn't
statue people complain
accurate.
Not even statue people. The people who actually play the game, even though like Reddit and X, like they were crushing what.
And I was shocked. Yeah, Carl. And I'm glad. Look, man, because hey, I mean, we all complain about other stuff, but yeah, I mean, get it right. So I love the fact that he came out, huh?
I think it's the pose because if you look the way she's standing, she has her hips pushed forward, and so it's not really like, the pose doesn't really accentuate it as much as it could. So I think
I agree because she's pushed because in that angle your booty cheeks will be like a little bit clenched, right?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
And I like the fact.
Yeah, she's holding in a fart or something.
Yeah. So I like the fact that when they did change it, though, it was subtle. You can see it because I'm like, it's not going to be all out there because she's clenched, right, in like a muscle kind of position or whatever. But they did make the change, and I thought that was pretty cool. They actually tried to make it somewhat accurate, which is one of the reasons why I like J&D, man. As much as we like to, crack jokes about the silicone game, they always, try to improve their product, and they do listen to us a lot of times, man. But these are beautiful. I played the game halfway through. I need to beat it. I didn't beat the first game, the first one. But this game is awesome. And congrats to anyone who's ordering it. Carl, I know that's you, right? You getting it?
Yes, I ordered.
Yes.
I've been waiting since last year.
Okay.
Yeah, these are beautiful pieces, man. Not for me, but it's great. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I congrats whoever's getting this. I think that it's going to be an amazing piece in your collection. Carl, make sure you share those pics when you get it on Godlike. I can't wait to see it.
Sure.
Wait, Carl, did you get both? Or you got one? Nice.
Oh, yeah. Freddie, right before you got on, I said we're all getting corrupted by J&D.
I'm actually surprised I didn't jump on this right away. I don't know.
Yo, J&D's getting better, man.
They are getting better.
In a couple weeks is kind of part of it, but
the guts got me, man. It really did. They got me.
I just can't. Me personally, I can't keep up with the J&D crew. Because I know they be flexing at J&Ds. In the community, I can't keep up.
Our friend Ryan collects only J&D. Like that's what you have to do. Kind of, you collect like J&D, you have to just collect J&D because every piece is 2,500, 3,000.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. It's not sustainable for me, man. But it's great pieces, man. Great
I do really
pieces.
hope Prime One or somebody jumps on that license because the
Prime
combat
One
in the game is so much fun. Like they could do a really awesome like dynamic piece, even when quarter scale, 6 scale, third scale, whatever. So I really hope somebody else does something, but J&D definitely got the advantage by being the first one to put something out because there's been like zero merchandise for this game at all, like nothing.
And
So
they're going to separate themselves obviously with the silicone rooted hair, blah blah blah. You know, like hyper realistic. They will sell, but it's
still.
what is the price?
But I mean, look at the like Alan's Near Automata piece, the third
Yeah.
scale. Like that's if they could do
Amazing.
something similar with a more interesting base, like I would be all over that, and I'd easily throw $2,000 down on that. So
what was the price on these pieces? Though I don't know if we talked about it. Sorry if I missed it.
35.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
solo piece?
yeah.
What's the solo
Wait,
piece
for the
price?
pair?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually really good considering.
Yeah.
It
It was
silicone
better
and
to go
rooted?
with the pair.
That's actually
It
pretty
was
good.
better to go with the pair than just one and done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the original. So the single was 2,400, but Jane, I think you had to log in to the website, and then they gave you you could get it for 2,200, and then the 2-pack was 3,800, and same thing if you logged in, they give you a discount to 3,600 or 3,599.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you do directly, I mean, they also have a point system because I've ordered stuff from J&D, and I have points that I can cash in as well. So you're saving as well.
Yeah.
You know, with that.
Well, congrats, Carl. I really love it. I can't wait to see more of J&D. Now, I tell you right now, when J&D does Bane from Dark Knight, 100% I'm getting that in. Like I have to have that one.
I don't care what the price is.
Yeah, I might be in on that too.
Don't
I don't care if it's $500.
I might be in on that too.
Spoken like a true collector. I don't care what the price is. I'm getting it.
I don't care what the price is.
No, Mike, that's not a true collector. That's a true addict right there. That's
yeah.
Because we're all saying the same shit. Let's be honest.
I actually want their Michelle for Pfeiffer. You know,
and Marcus addict collecting that
Pfeiffer.
same thing. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Mike, I'm with you right there. Like I said, we all do it here. So I'm not calling Jimmy one the addict. We're all addicts. So
Yeah, all of us here have some type of
disease. Yeah, we have a disease.
yeah, it's like I stop and think through things. I was like, you know what would Alan do? And then I'll figure it out.
The king of the addicts. There we go.
Did you see the message from customer service from Prime One directly stating the issue that could happen?
Oh yeah, Chris just like posted it.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but yeah.
Go ahead and bring it up, somebody. Noah, can you bring it up?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, because I guess I'll let you guys know too. I had the Rusty Angel on order from Prime One, and I just paid my final invoice and shipping like 3 days ago, and I just checked and it's on hold. So
wow,
which sucks.
I know Chris was on hold too.
Yeah, Chris's Croc is on hold.
So, and I'm sure my endoskeleton will be on hold as well. That's coming. So, T800, man, I really wanted that too. But
okay, let's see here.
Hey Jimmy,
screen share this real
on
quick.
Prime One Studios website, that Tactical Throne's in stock for Ultimate.
Oh, it is Prime One. Oh yeah, I can't order it for there though because you won't get it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I did see that though. Actually, that's why I didn't order from them. You know, I may just order it like through them. Okay. Currently, we can hold the packages for maximum for 3 months, and after that, the order will be can't. What?
That sucks, dude.
Why cancel? Just keep it on
Used to not
fucking
have
order.
answer.
Yeah, well, it's still gonna sit in a warehouse. Why would you why
fucking
cancel it?
retards.
Or they should be able to offer the option just to ship it anyway.
But is it like, do you get your money back though? At least, like, my God.
Yeah,
you
you
probably get a full
to, right?
refund.
Like, gosh, that is.
Wow.
But here's
You wait
probably
that-
what they're doing.
You wait
Not
that
good,
long
man.
for
This is
peace.
not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, guys,
Here's
I
probably
didn't
what
see
they're
it.
doing.
I didn't
They'll
see this.
cancel it. They'll cancel it and then sell it to a Chinese customer or something, or Japanese customer or something like that. You know.
This is legit, right? I mean, this isn't like some kind of
Fake, yeah.
Yeah.
AI.
It looks
Well,
it looks
we don't
right.
know
It's the
that,
same-
but
it's the
yeah.
same font and everything. It looks just
Yeah.
like their
I
email.
don't know, but listen, today I opened up my Prime One account, checking on all my orders, and the Alita Rusty Angel said in the process of cancellation.
oh,
What?
And I messaged them this afternoon, but they're already closed up for the day, so I won't hear back from them until Monday.
Oof.
But yeah, they're in the process of canceling that order.
oh my God.
Man, Yeah, like I say, Alan, I have the Rusty Angel on hold, and I'll be kind of pissed if it gets canceled, because that's they're not going to have another piece like that come along. That one's just really
And what are
special.
they going to? Okay, now what are they going to? They just got done posting pictures of the Berserker Predator.
Yep.
All the factory production. What are they going to do? They're going to cancel out on everybody too. You know what? I hope they do. I hope they lose their asses.
Okay,
They will.
Mean,
Yeah,
hey,
they definitely
Mean
will.
Allen, I love it. Mean Allen, I love it. There we go.
Like they said, or they'll just sell them to the Chinese or other people.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, let's see what happens, because look, Alan's already experienced one canceled product, and you know what? I don't think it's been 3 months, so Alan. This is kind of strange, but I do want to see what they'll end up doing here, and I am kind of worried because I've got a piece ordered with them as well, and if I'm not able to get it, I may have to move to a different one.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find out what ends up happening here. Noah, I have the Rusty Angel on order. If you don't get it, you can have mine. So you're going to get it regardless. So don't worry. You'll have it.
I've always said, though, even before this tariff thing happened, I always say if you want protection and you're going to pay a higher price in shipping, just go with Sideshow if you can do it. Because they give you way better customer service, in my opinion. I've had issues with Prime One direct. The shipping price they do, too, before even tariffs happened was astronomical. If you want it first, though, go Prime One direct. But I always say just go Sideshow. You're gonna be safe with your purchase. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive, obviously, with tax and shipping. They do a little upcharge, but I just always say if you want to be do that, just go Sideshow or just go retailers that we know. Obviously, Common Concepts, and other people that we know. But it's just tough, man. That sucks for people that did, like you guys, obviously, that have a lot of orders. I know Alan has a bunch of orders.
I'm risking it all, Marcos. I want mine as cheap as possible. I'm going for anyone.
That's what I do, too.
You can give me the cheapest. If it gets canceled, it gets canceled. I want a deal. I ain't with that 20-30% Sideshow.
I go McDonald's route. I go Mickey D's route. I don't go,
Hey, you cancel this product here, I'll go somewhere else around the block. Somebody got that deal.
Well, I wonder this, let's say worst case gets canceled. What about Joshua, Comic Concepts? He's in Canada. They can send it. You can order through him because then they send it to Canada. Yes. Then Canada.
Josh is in Colorado.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, he's in the U.S., yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Georgia. A warehouse in Canada? It didn't have a warehouse in Canada?
I think he got the warehouse in Canada.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Wow.
Because when I talked to him, he was like, yeah, it ships from Canada. When I ordered the Ripley, he was like, it ships from Canada. So, yeah.
Really?
Oh, okay.
That's because I bought my Ripley from Josh, and it came from like Colorado or California. Or
I got my order from Atlanta. Like, dude, we all got titles. What the hell's going on here?
How many warehouses do you have?
What the hell, dude? Fucking Josh.
Well, you know what? I think going through our American retailers right now may be the best option. And we have some options, right? Sideshow, Comic Concepts, Secret Compass, Spec Fiction. There's different options they have. I really want to see how this pans out before I hit a big panic button.
Yeah.
But we will see. We will see. If I get an email tomorrow saying something's canceled, then we'll start to say, you know what? Okay, maybe I have to start looking for other ways to order these items that I really want.
I would say both countries don't want to do this. Obviously, they don't want to do this.
Obviously not.
Yeah,
they're not
that's what I'm saying.
This.
So both sides are within a while. Both people are going to get pissed off about everything, and they're both going to cave, and nothing's going to happen. I feel like I think within a couple months we should be fine. But you never know. You never know.
Yeah. So, and Prime One did show the factory pics, this week.
Stop! Turn it off. Turn it off.
This is coming up. So, Alan, I think that was yours in the back over there. So, yeah.
But it may never ship. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do. I really don't. I really don't know what's going to happen with them and how this is going to pan out. But I think, for right now, I'm going to see where I'm going to check my account just a minute and see where T100 is and how this will work. Who knows? This may be all cleared up by next week, but I want to see.
Yeah, and I used $600 worth of points on that Berserker.
Dang. No, he was. I wouldn't think they would take that from you. I just can't see that happening.
You never know. You never know.
Sure they will.
I'm sure a quick email will.
Sure they will, Alan.
Nah,
So
they'll look and see his name and see who he is. And you're like, nah, we can't.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, "Oh, that's the guy that did that nasty poke the other day."
The Alan Kiefer, we can't do that to him.
Yeah.
Alan, you saved the free world. They've got to get you your statues. Unless you know that.
Right?
He saved Japan multiple times from earthquakes.
Yeah.
That's what Alan's done. Yeah.
Exactly.
He's an earthquake stopper.
Yeah, I mean, he got the key to the city. You know, Alan's the most interesting man in the world.
Cities. Don't forget that. Cities, plural.
Cities. Let me bring this up. Well,
he stopped COVID. Alan Kiefer did.
I heard that. I just wasn't sure if it was true or not. But
yeah, he stopped everybody from wearing masks. That's what he did.
Yeah.
All right,
that's not what happened. That's not what happened. So let me bring this up. And of course, I didn't have to ask. Because I saw it on the website, and then I said to myself, "Well, I know who's getting this piece." And then, sure enough, he posted it in our private chat. There you go, the mother from Resident Evil. I was like, I saw this, just like, this is a Brian piece if I ever saw one. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm getting this one, man. Can't wait." So this piece was announced this week. This is the village by Pure Arts. This is the Madre, so the mother. It looks awesome. I didn't play this game. I played all of them, but like a few of them, and this is the one I didn't play. But it looks pretty epic, I have to say. I thought it looked awesome with the wings and everything. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it is tempting.
It looks awesome. Love the candles down below here and just how things look. And man, it looks good. Looks good. Brian said he's getting it, so
nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Do they show the other portrait? There's a mass portrait too. I'm not sure.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
that's cool.
That's hot.
This is 1,000% Brian piece right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
this is really it.
Madre.
Yeah, hang in there, Marcos. It's here. Hang in there. Hang in there, bro. Hang in there.
It's 85 degrees in my room.
Poor guy's like dying over melting into the ground.
You ain't gonna be sleeping good tonight.
I'm sleeping naked. I'm sleeping absolutely naked tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Well, start an OnlyFans account and maybe
there we
you can
go.
make some money.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Only Marcos.
Only Marcos. There it is. That no one else.
OnlyMarcos.com.
But I was surprised Brian got this because there's no boobies and booty. Honestly.
But
email him, ask for more cleavage. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was surprised. By
Well,
that.
he has the Demetru piece, right? The lady.
God, yeah.
So he could pair it with that.
I think he has two of them, right? No,
wait,
two.
Does he? He has.
Of the Lady D.
Mm-hmm.
He has her.
No, so he has the Pure Arts one.
Okay, I thought he had Prime one as
well. But no, he said he almost bought he almost bought the Prime 1 version, and then I've almost bought the Prime 1 version multiple times. But yeah, it's just huge. So
well, I mean, when I see this piece, it's dark. It's a female statue. It's under $1,000.
That's great.
That's definitely
and it's Resident Evil.
yeah. Basically a horror piece, so it's definitely Brian piece for this. So, but Brian's got a bunch of great pieces. I feel like 90% of them are all female statues, but this is great.
He's got a type. He's got a type.
Yeah, that's what he likes. Man.
Toxic female. That's what he loves. Toxic female.
Good enough.
Love you, Brian. I hope you're watching, man.
Love you, yeah, and he's on the way home right now. He's on the plane getting on his way home. So
hey, we all have our thing, man. We're not judging.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all do. Freddie's not wrong.
But we just talked about that. Let me bring. Oh man, that really. Well, you know what? Let's do it. So, Mr. Edmondson, what do you think about this? Because it looks like they showed some updates, and this is finally going to come out. Looks like they're working on it. But this is the XM Robin King, and when I saw this statue 3 years ago, I thought it was pretty awesome. A little too late, or what do you think, Mr. Edmondson? Do you recognize this piece, XM?
Yeah, I do remember. That's a cool piece. I'm having a hard time seeing it actually on my screen for some reason.
Yeah, it's a black and white pick.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's all kind of blended in. But yeah, now what like line does this go with again? Is this the same as the
Dark Knight metal?
Dark Knight
Yeah.
Heavy metal.
It's the XM 1/4 though, not the
XM
Prime 1/3. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I say because that would look good with the other, Dark Knight metal pieces.
It would. I think it would look great. I think it would look awesome. But
I don't have any kind of skin in that game. It's not something that I would get personally.
so, maybe I'm 1,000% wrong, but Matt, when you look at this picture, right, and they post some factory pics on the right, like 2 of them, and they make like almost like a newsletter, front cover. They put the statue on there. Is it just me, or they did it this way because they only have 2 pics to show?
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Like that,
I was like, they're making this is not a real pic, so I'm not seeing production pics or anything. So I don't believe this. I'm sorry, especially given their past. What I'm saying? It's like I don't believe this.
You know what would make a big difference, Matt, is if all these pieces came into collectors' hands. Like they had them in their hands. You know what? I've got them. People start posting pictures of them. They got them in. I think that'll make a big difference. But Ellen, what do you think? I know you remember this piece, but is it a little too late?
I do remember this piece, and I really did like it.
I do too.
But my God, that's been so long. How many years ago?
It's like 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody that actually ordered this, if they still want it.
Right.
I don't know. I personally don't know anyone that ordered this piece.
Yeah, I don't know anybody. You know what? I think Dan Default ordered this, but he may have canceled.
He ordered it, but he canceled it like several months ago because he heard, all the stuff going on, and he was lucky enough to get all his money back. So,
yeah.
Art did a prototype review of this statue.
A long
of this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
It's a good looking
collector. Yeah.
It's a good looking piece, man. And just saying, like everybody said, XM's had some issues. I'm glad they're at least producing stuff like that's been on pre-order for a long time. It sucks that they went through what they did. I think they made a mistake in what they obviously did, and we all kind of know what happened. But whoever got this piece, the people that held out is like me with Blackbeard Sume. You held out for a long time, man. 3 years in, you gotta wait. But at least with Sume, you kind of know what their deal is. But XM, they were usually Jimmy used to tell me like back then, like they were basically like 8 months shipped. From
8 months or a year.
Yeah, at most a year. So it just sucks that they went through what they did, and people don't know if their pieces are going to come out. Because I know they did a list of like what's coming out within the next year, or whatever they said, and half of that stuff still has not been like updated at all. So we still don't know. But hopefully, whoever has this on pre-order still has this on pre-order, and gets this piece in pretty soon. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see the XM die, dude. I think that some of my favorite pieces I have are XM pieces. I have 2 XM pieces. They're great. They're honestly great pieces. It just sucks.
You know what? I want to be clear. I don't want to see any statue company die.
Yeah, for sure.
No
besides
statue.
J&D. That's
Hey.
I just kind of started J&D.
You just bought one. Come on, man.
Stop, dude. Stop. I hope it cancels.
There's some great J&D pieces. So, but you know what? I definitely want to see more. And when I look at this, I was just speaking to this, but it looks to me like we have 2 pictures to show. So we photoshopped it into this, looks like a newspaper clipping or something with the actual statue to show.
I think it's kind of clever what they're doing, but
just give us a roadmap or something.
Right. Yeah. There's just not enough information, and not to mention like you really haven't heard about any new projects or anything else. So
that's probably a good thing. Yes. They got some catching up to do, so hopefully we don't hear anybody.
They do like new products.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. I just don't know like what their plan is like going forward from here. I guess that's why I mentioned that. Like
They
as far
just
as new
they have
products.
such a bad name right now. I remember they showed the production photo of like that one Optimus Prime like bust, and the
Yeah.
comments were brutal, dude. I'm like, God damn, like
Yeah.
they can't do nothing right in the collector's minds right now, and like that's their fault too, obviously. But all like it just sucks. Like they're in a bad spot. I would just say that like 100%. And I hope it's
agree.
tough.
I almost feel like they should just go back to not saying anything because
Yeah.
whoever does their PR or whatever is pretty bad at it.
Yeah.
And it just gets worse every time they show
That's
something.
true.
The only
It's
thing people
true.
should be seeing is like shipping notices. That's it. And that's all people can we care about.
But
so.
Prime One does a horrible job at PR too. So, but they still one of the biggest companies of all time. They're horrible, man.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
looks
funny
like
to watch in the episode.
looks like Palpatine will go up for pre-order on the 24th. But I noticed the edition size was 250. I don't know if y'all caught that or not.
Yeah, they've been doing it in general. They do low ESs on PCS. I think the biggest I've seen is like 350.
Well, you know what? Look, if you look at it, it's highlighted with the one on the throne. But if you look at here, 250, I think they're referring to this one possibly because I can't click on the other. Well, you know what?
No, to be determined on this one.
To be determined. Right. So I think that's right. I guess I need to do a little bit more clarification there. But
which one do you guys think is better?
I think it's standing up.
Yeah, I prefer the standing one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm torn between the two because the sitting one is just so iconic.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Yep.
That's what I'm at too, Mike. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I want to get this. I want to get one of these pieces, and I have the hyper realistic Maul.
Yeah.
I had the other one before that on order, and then I switched it over to the hyper realistic one. I kind of want to keep that same, feel on this piece, but I don't love the hyper the Maul hyper real was so much better in my opinion than the other one. Right. This one they're pretty close. Like they're not far off in my opinion. And I would have loved to see the hyper real as the episode 3 Palpatine. They would have switched it up with the two different Palpatine. I think it would have helped with sales too, because you get one Palpatine, the other Palpatine, and both trilogies. I don't know. That's just me. It's tough though. This piece, it looks as good as the sculpted one though for me.
Yeah, I think it does too. I think that we need to see the full reveal with all the pictures. We need to see a little bit more. Ross, thank you very much. God bless, man. Great to see you from Australia. So thanks for being here.
Dude.
Thanks for spending time with us and going over what we love, Statue Talk. So thanks for being here. Great piece. Is anybody plan on picking this one up?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I'm on the fence. I want to see
I
more pictures.
already got the 1/3 Maul on pre-order, so I feel like I have to get this.
Yeah. So Mike, my idea is, and Jimmy and him know, I have the hyper realistic lightsaber at Maul. So I'm gonna get all these characters with the lightsaber right in front of it on a stand and everything. So
that's cool.
I know, man. I don't know which one to get out of the Palpatine. I like that throne one, man, more a little bit, but I like the hyper realistic aspect of this. I don't know.
I wait for the full reveal, Marcos, and you can make a better decision.
For sure.
That's what
for sure.
Do.
Get both, Marcos.
Shut up, Matt. Stop.
What were you saying, Alan?
I was just going to say, I think if it was up to me, it isn't. But to go with that Maul, the Maul, the one you're getting has mixed media, and that cloak, the cloak is done. If they do it like the prototype, that cloak and everything, the tailoring was like really on point.
Yeah,
the seated Palpatine is all sculpted
for sure.
So I think if you're looking for a better match, I think the standing version with the mixed media is going to be a better match.
For sure. I'm with you on that one for sure, Alan. But you get my point. Like that Maul hyper realistic was so much better.
I know. I was hoping that the seated Maul was going to be silicone with mixed media. That would have been
Same here.
Perfect. But for whatever reason, they decided against it. So
yeah. And like I said, if it's standing one, like the one we just saw, I was hoping that was episode 3, if anything, because it would have differentiated it a lot more. But it's that's their choice. They want to do that, and I don't know how business wise that hurts them or helps them having the same piece, just different scale, and I don't know. I just think they should have differentiated it. It's tough, man. I like both versions of the Palpatine, but I'm with you, Alan. It would match more, but I don't know. It's tough. It's
But
tough.
if you had like all villains, just of the 1/3 PCS had Maul, Palpatine, Vader. I mean, that would look so cool to have that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I want Obi-Wan next, though, man, or Mace Windu, one of those two. I want those two next.
Yeah.
I really want that. I want some Jedi.
PCS at a 1/3 Boba Fett.
Oh, that'd be cool too, man. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Han Solo before Boba. Let's be real though.
And Marcos, I feel sorry for you. I'm glad I'm safe from all of
Freddie,
this.
you think that's bad?
Same here, Freddie.
I'm stuck on which
Real
Lord of the Rings line I'm going in 1/3. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that either. So,
Yeah, if you're in Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, man, you're cooked. You're cooked, man.
Cooked, dude. I'm cooked. Like
Those are the worst two to be a fan of.
Cooked, dude.
There's so many pieces. There's so many.
Too many.
Well, you could say that, but if you're an Alien Predator fan, I mean, there's just as much.
Good luck with that too, buddy.
Yeah.
We're also Noah said every piece we want is $2,000 plus. That's really what it is.
I mean, it really is.
Yep.
But Marcos, do you have the room for everything? That's the question.
I had the box room for sure, so I can box stuff up for sure if I need to. And then when I get my new house, I hope I can get a house that has the room for sure. But I'm with you, Matt, because I have a whole anime thing I'm doing as well, so I'm screwed.
Well,
that's
let's
all
go
it
to
is.
the big reveal for the community this week. This is I probably got about 15 messages this week about the statue. So this is the Prime One Studios Wolf Predator. This is probably the one that will most likely come home, depending on the direction of some other pieces that are coming out. I still want to see the Elder Predator also, but they did put a twist on this, and I don't know how this is going to work now with some of the the statements it just made. But there is an exclusive portrait you can get if you have the Dog Alien 1/3 on pre-order, or the Pharaoh Predator, right? So if you pre-order any one of those, there's an exclusive portrait you'll get, and it looks very similar. I was talking about Battlecat this week when we did both agree. It looks pretty similar to the other. Just this one has got more battle damage.
Yeah, it's just essentially the helmet, and it's got more battle damage than the other.
It's the second picture, Jimmy. If you want to go to it.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to it. It's $29.99 at low quantity, and I was talking with Matt this week on the road, and you know what? At first I was like, low quantity. I don't know about that. It happened in a day. But what if they're doing this? You know what? We got to ship 600 of these out so they can go to the U.S. to different retailers. We're only going to have this many on the website. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know.
I think it's a possibility. And plus, this thing is not going to ship. Don't worry about the tariff thing, because this thing's not going to ship this time next year.
Oh, you're looking at 2 years before this gets into
at least. But
and the other thing, I was looking at I haven't ordered it yet. I was looking at the costs. Getting it direct from Prime One versus getting it from, say, Comic Concepts.
Right.
Comic Concepts cannot offer that Patreon extra cracked helmet, but the shipping cost is half as much as Prime One.
It's true. I did see that.
Yeah,
and I was talking with Joshua earlier today. So I can tell you right now, the most affordable way to get this is getting it through Comic Concepts. It's the most affordable way, because you'll get the statue you want. You can trust Comic Concepts. They're going to get it to you, and you're going to save on shipping. You will save more if you go through Joshua. It all comes down to this: is that are you willing to spend more on shipping for the actual portion? And we'll go over it here in just a minute. But I can't deny how amazing this piece is. And I was also talking with Battlecat this week about, for me personally, there's two things I look at on a statue. And the first thing is the portrait. The second thing is the pose. And what the pose looks like. If the pose is off, you know what? I don't care how great it looks. It's just not for me. if the portrait's off, it kind of throws things off for me to where, man, I don't know, like it doesn't quite have the realism and look. But in my opinion, this has both, and it's just amazing of how much work goes into these. But I absolutely love it. Here is the exclusive part here, and what you'll get. This is the scarred portrait. You can see kind of the scrape across his helmet here near the looks like the laser vision where he has the laser that comes out. Looks good. I'm sorry, Noah, can you take over just for a second, please?
Yeah, sure.
The light up on this, Noah and guys, is like, of course you got the laser on the helmet, but then the hand, control panel lights up. I mean, there's a lot of LED light up features on this statue.
Mm-hmm.
There is, yeah.
Do we know if it's battery or is it AC adapter or?
It's usually batteries with these guys.
Yeah, it's usually batteries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but even the plasma cannon lights up. I mean, there's a lot of light up features on this one.
You know what's crazy is that this character isn't a movie that no one really likes, but the character people love. This Predator they really love because he's a badass. He takes like 20 fucking aliens.
Yeah.
So he's just an absolute badass. But man, I'm glad they're doing this piece. It has a lot of hype around it. I feel like in the community, people have talked about it.
Yeah.
So
I could live without this portrait to see.
Time. We have a special guest joining us in just a second, so we'll have to sway over from Predator, and we'll come back to this in a minute. But we'll keep going just for a second, okay? But we do have someone special joining us very soon here, so we'll just give it a second here. But this, I'm sorry, guy, I didn't mean to do all that. But the Predator looks amazing. It does. Yeah. It just looks great. I really love. And we'll come back to it. I really love all the switch shots on it. I think it's just awesome. Alan, I don't know where I'm going to order this from, but I do know that I'm most likely going to get this one. I think this is probably going to be
concept. I was going to say I could live without this cracked helmet thing.
Okay.
To save half as much in shipping.
I was going to say, it doesn't seem like a deal breaker losing this mask. I mean, especially because that unmasked portrait looks so amazing. I see most people probably going with that. But
there's two unmasked portraits, Noah. So there's two good ones. Yeah, there's two good ones.
So Matt, you ordered direct from Prime One. You ordered it already, correct?
Yeah. Once I saw that in the chat, I was like, oh crap! I was like, I got to do it. Type thing.
And I think this is going to be a great piece. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with this line, and just how amazing it is. And I want to see more. But Alan, before I pull the trigger, there's a few pieces in the community that I know that are coming. So I question that just a little bit before I make a decision. I know there's a Dutch coming in the future. I know that for sure. I know that the Elder Predator has not been announced yet. Will it be better than this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think this character was like a whole movie. Okay, the Elder was like
two scenes,
2 minutes or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So I think this is more iconic. I think this is going to be more popular.
Well, it's one of the coolest bases too that they've done for the Predator.
It is.
Pretty
good pose. A lot of switch outs with it. A lot of weapons because he's a big weapon guy in Predator movies. He has a lot of weapons. So
Alan, you know how they show they have the XL line. They have mostly all the characters except for maybe just a few left. I really believe that they're going to do a few others. And I think they may do one on Throne that'll probably be extremely expensive that none of us will be able to afford. But I think that'll be one that they show later. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I just don't, because there's so many options for this. I know Mr. Popo ordered this already. I know Alex ordered it already. Battlecast 8. I know that, and then Matt Martin ordered it too. But I think that this will be one that I look at very closely in the future, because this one here is one that it may come home. We'll have to see. It may come home. Let me see here. So,
Will come home.
Universities with this. Yeah, I love the base, and Alan, I think the base is this one's a little bit wider, if I'm not mistaken.
I would say I just looked it up, Jimmy, because I hadn't even checked yet. It's 33.5 inches wide.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
and
crazy.
I don't
It's
know.
not, Jimmy. It's not that the base is bigger.
It's a xenomorph.
There's something about the predator. He's got a sword or something that hangs over, and that's.
It's like that one predator we talked about the depth. Remember with Battle Cat, like we're confused on why it was so deep compared to the other ones. That's literally what it is, probably right there. Like Alan just said.
Yeah,
it
you
affects the
could do
depth,
it where
but-
he holds the spear
Yeah.
kind of behind, and then it's
Dude, remember that one day we're like, dude, why is this like 20 inches deeper? Like we're like so confused. Like, what is going on here? And then that's why. So
And
I think that's what it is.
is there a possibility that is it a possibility that is the xenomorph sticking out from the left and right side? I mean, I'm not sure.
We got to see more
No,
of the base, Jimmy.
So here I have the dimensions. Pull up the height and the width is the same no matter what.
Go ahead and
with
share
the-
it now.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
God, it's a lot.
Looks like just the depth is affected.
Sorry, I'm trying to watch 3 different things at one time.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So.
All right, let's see here. Pull her up.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, a little hard
Is
to
that
see here, but
alien
yeah,
yet?
95 centimeters is the height all the way around. Width is 85 centimeters, but yeah, pointing hand is slightly just like a couple centimeters deeper, and then the plasma pistol is 78 centimeters compared to like 65.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and
Same then, right? As the other ones.
I mean, if you look at if you look at the xenomorphs, they're hanging off the sides of the edge of the base, so that could contribute to some of the length on both sides. Man, look at the back; it's crazy. Like that looks crazy.
Like I said, he killed like 15 xenomorphs in this movie. It was crazy. Like it was like the first Pred that did it in a movie form. He was nuts. Pred Alien would be epic. Oh, that'd be a good one. And Prime One does that 1/3 XL Pred Alien. That would sell out. I know Alan would get that within 2 seconds.
And Noah, if you can go to the differences between the deluxe and the regular, I mean, what's the biggest difference between those? Because that was one question we had this week.
It's the swap outs, I think.
Yeah, definitely the swap outs, but you don't get nearly as much.
No.
yeah, you get one
Portraits.
each for the heads. Yeah.
Portraits and swap outs. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
I'm going to say this, and you guys agree with me or not agree with me? You tell me what you think. But for me personally, I think the deluxe version is the way to go. And also, is it worth going through Comic Concepts and not getting the extra portrait on the resale value down the road? You know,
That's a big thing.
I don't think that extra mask is really going to make that big a difference in resale.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm going to agree with all of you. I think so too. I think that the mask is awesome. I think it's great to have it. Is it a make or break for this piece? I just don't think so. I just don't.
It isn't. But I think, Jimmy, just resell it. You brought up a good point. Reselling it, though, it may be different. I think overall, statue-wise, no. But I think resale value, I think you'll add on a couple $100 for sure. Just because you have that, the little Patron, whatever they called it, exclusive. I think it does have a little effect on that. Because I don't know how many they're doing as well. That's another thing, right? It's still open to how many people do it. So it's like a lot of switch outs with this one. My gosh.
It's kind of hard to think about resale value with pieces.
It is.
This many boxes and this much money. Because it's like
good.
You pay $800 for shipping, and then you expect the next person to pay like $500 to $800 for shipping.
I will say this too, like with
and
the
make
Predator
money.
pieces,
It's like
with the Predator pieces too. Like the things I've seen that actually sold quickly and like really well are usually that extra bonus bust they always had. Like outside of the statue a couple months later, those sell easily. But the whole statue, I've seen that kind of struggle in resale, just like everything else. Because the price, obviously, the ship and everything like that. So it's I don't know. But this piece looks awesome, man. I love the fucked up xenomorphs on the base, the lime green blood. It's awesome. Even though the lime green blood on his feet was, fry his feet, but it's cool. He has no toes.
Look at that pick right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I still say though, for me, I'm with Alan. I don't know if Alan will agree with me, but that Berserk Predator is the best one in my opinion, dude. That thing is so good. This is awesome too, but that Berserker.
I do like how this one still kind of has that classic Predator look.
It does.
The Berserker's a little bit off of that, but
it's a straight up psychopath, as Alan says. He's a psychopath.
He's a psycho. Yeah.
He's a psycho. There we go, Alan. He's a psycho. And the movie he's in, Requiem, is like one of the worst movies out of the whole bunch, but he's the best part of it,
Yeah, see, I actually think that this wolf will pair up really well with the Scar Predator. They're almost like
AVPs.
Yeah, it's one. The movie that the wolf is in is a continuation of.
Yep.
The
Predator. I love that. I love that right there. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
really cool.
That's awesome, man.
It's interesting. I saw they have headstands. Did they? I know instead of selling the bus, is this what they're doing now for the Predator line? Just for the extras, or not all of them? So I haven't seen too many of them with the headstand. I don't think.
Yeah, they usually have the headstand, I think. But
Gotcha.
but man, how amazing this is! I mean, Alan, do you have room for this?
Yes.
Alan has room for everything. We all know that.
Alan will just build on another room.
Yeah. He's like, I'm taking the bathroom's getting blown out. No showers anymore. Let's push that.
This one's coming home for sure.
I will find
that's a good look too.
So Jimmy, this over the Prey one? Because I know you love the Prey movie. Okay.
I love the Prey series more than this series. However, this is a way better statue. In my opinion.
So you don't like the silicone dress?
I do like that. I do.
I was joking. I thought that was,
it was awesome.
That whole piece. I was like, what silicone dress? Who gives a shit about that?
I mean, I just think this is a better statue all around. I mean, I just love everything about it.
Look at that pic. That
is
no one
amazing.
said it best though. Actually, like this kind of looks more classic Pred too.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
He just looks like a little bit more armored. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like that. You could tell me that it was Jungle Hunter at first glance, and I'd be like, yeah.
Exactly. But they are coming out with the Elder Pred, right? They said that last showcase.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So that'd be cool. Maybe wait.
It looks awesome.
Dude,
I love like even if you don't use it, I love being able to have that on the side, like on his hip.
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
The whip has a fucking xenomorph tail. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy, for me, I will say to you is that maybe wait because the Elder Pred will have that flintlock pistol that you want so bad in the Predator piece. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, Matt, I forget. Do you have any other?
That's not...
Okay.
Matt, do you have any other Predators yet? I can't remember.
Now, the Jungle Hunter's on the way from Comic Concepts.
Oh,
he ordered it,
okay.
Directly, so that'll be my first one.
Cool. That's awesome.
Okay, so we'll go ahead. I just want to make the announcement to everybody. We have a special guest joining us this evening, and straight from the Philippines.
Oh,
Jay Santiago.
What the hell are you doing here?
Where you at, Jay? Where you at, Jay?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just dropping by to say good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
It's good night over here.
Jay, thanks for spending a little time with us this morning. I know you're probably busy, but man, I did want to ask you today because you sent me you posted a picture on your social media that showed Kingdom Come Superman, and
yes,
man, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Thanks for sharing that with us. Without saying too much, Jay, I know you're just teasing those things, but what can we expect from that particular piece coming up?
I wish I could show more. Maybe.
Okay. So you don't have to.
But
you learned this the hard way.
I see Carl's head poking out.
This is so I don't care as much. So.
Yeah, I think I sent 2 photos to Jimmy. Maybe you can show that, Joe.
Oh no!
You can show it?
Here already.
So not my
Yes.
Quick, before he changes his mind. Quick, pull it up.
Carl, what does
Pull it
Carl
up.
say? Carl, what does he say?
No. Oh.
Hey, it's DC. So
Oh,
it's not.
it's
okay,
DC. It's
I
okay.
don't care as much.
Show it, Jimmy.
DC is
Okay.
okay.
Marvel than
Marvel.
Revolution.
All right.
Kevin Feige,
Yes.
come on, dude.
Let me bring this up here real quick.
Don't get into trouble.
I was so I just woke up, right, and I was looking at these pictures. Oh my God, Jay, this is amazing! And he sends me these pictures, and I'm like, oh Lord, that looks awesome. So before I go into this, Jay, you've said before on the channel before, is that when you design characters, you always want to do the best version of that character, no matter what piece is coming out. That is your goal, to make the best version of it. And my friend,
Yes,
you always get that in real life. You really do. So another great piece. Well, let me bring this up because I know nobody wants to see me. They want to see this piece. So let me bring this up here real quick. Let me bring this up. Okay. All right. This is the pic that Jay showed today. So let me bring this up here real quick. Yeah. This is Kingdom Come Superman, and I just thought it was awesome. But then he sent me
Freddie,
this.
this is you, man. This is you, Freddie.
Yeah.
He sent me this on top of that. So, let me see here. This.
Yeah, Kingdom Come Superman's my favorite look.
Here we go. This is an exclusive picture from
part of the
Jay's
base.
side, and this is part of the base.
That's GOG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks.
And then he sent me another one. He sent me another picture, and
Freddie
I
J1?
was like, man, this looks so good. There you go.
Look at this.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Yes.
Again, part of the base.
Hey, and Jay, is
Yeah.
this all one third, correct? Every character?
Again,
Yeah, and my
part of the base.
DC,
This is
my
part of the
DC
base.
license is well done.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, part of the base. I see what you're saying, Carl. I gotcha.
So, man, just seeing this, I mean, it looks awesome. It looks awesome. And Jay, this will be 1/3 scale. Will it have the? I don't know what you can say and what you cannot. So only say what you can. So on this particular
On
base,
DC, I can say.
okay, what is this more of a storytelling base like the other bases that there were?
Yes, actually, we incorporated the old man. Let's see, I forgot the name.
Okay.
Thing.
Wait, who?
And then the iconic Superman versus Shazam.
Okay.
And then we have the old panel of the. Maybe I could show you. Hold on.
Okay.
Thank God it's DC.
Thank God it's DC.
Jay, only show what you can. We appreciate that. You taking time with us. I know you're very busy creating amazing statues, and but man, look at that piece, man. I just seeing these come together like this, and let me see here.
Yeah, and real quick too,
Oh,
when I said I was doing something dumb, I actually ordered the Joker Prestige, like the deluxe version of on Statue Brothers too. So
Yeah,
man, yeah, there we go, Jay.
Man.
you're not ready for this.
I'm not
You're
ready for this.
for
Thank God I'm not into Kingdom Come. Thank God. I know
So,
Freddie though. Freddie, you want this,
Yeah, I'm screwed, man.
right? Yeah. There we go.
LBS Kingdom Come Superman base.
Where, dude?
What?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa!
That's
What?
look at the cover right there, right?
Yes.
Wow!
That is terrific.
so good.
That
so
is
good.
terrific.
Wow!
Oh, the classic scene. Yes. This is incredible. I love this.
That's cool.
You think that picture is good? What do you see the next one? Okay,
I
so but
love this.
Jimmy, don't
The whole
tease us.
statue at
Do
this
it.
point.
Do it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Do it.
This is just amazing.
Do it.
It's amazing.
Do it.
Okay, so before we go to the next picture, Jay, so did you take up this? Did you come up with this idea for the base? I mean, how did you do this? Like, what did you and Carl think of? Like, how did this come about?
Well, initially, they said that Justice League Superman, they should have him flying. So what we did is I can't because on the Justice League it should be all standing all together, except
Okay.
of course Martian Manhunter as a we designed Martian Manhunter as a uh, that can match other pieces. Of course, if you don't buy or bought the whole LBS Justice League, you can have Martian Manhunter displayed with other characters like Superman, Hush, and
Yeah.
other stuff. So that's why we make Martian Manhunter different. And now on the Justice on this Kingdom Come Superman, we have Superman flying. So it's actually the inspiration is how to incorporate the story base on this base, and we chose the iconic scene where he
Mhm.
fought the like I said Shazam versus Superman and the Expector and McCain the old guy, and we try to include everything. So we use Magog because he's like very iconic. In the first scene of the Kingdom Come, he's already part of the story, and of course Hawkman. So and then also we included Wonder Woman on the. We will try to use glass, stained glass, lighted stained glass. So he's standing on a stained glass. So this will be very, very, very nice. And I'm very fortunate that DC pushed us to display it on the before the movie or during the movie.
Ooh,
So yeah,
cool.
Okay.
they requested that. We actually I don't plan to show it. I mean to do it this year, but
Okay.
I have a call with DC about for the movie. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow. This looks really good. Wait till you see this. Hang on. Make this up this other picture here.
Oh,
Wow. Looks good.
Sir,
I'm
yes,
not
I
used to
like
this
this.
comic. Is that who is that right there? The white hair. Is that Jor El or who is it? I'm so lost in this. So sorry.
That's Kingdom Come.
There's looks like Superman versus Flash, right? And then
No. Shazam.
Shazam.
Shazam, that's right.
But I'm
Not
saying
Flash.
who's like right above them. That's what I'm asking.
It's Norman McKay. Yeah, Norman McKay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not used to this
Okay.
comic.
If
So.
if you read the Kingdom Come story, it's actually part of the story where he has like his uh one of Spectre's like a watcher, So they just watch how things goes to the Kingdom Comes.
Gotcha.
Like that.
Wow.
So they narrate, they narrate, and he has this. It's brought by Spectre to watch what's happening in the Kingdom Come uh, world. So, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Jay, one thing LBS is identified by are these storytelling bases that are just amazing, and I love all of them, and especially this one. This one's just it's just very special, especially how you put these together. I'm super excited to see more of this piece coming up in the future. But I can't thank you enough for sharing that with us and then the community. I know that people are really excited to see this, and I look forward to seeing this in the collector's hands. Also, congratulations on Joker selling out. I saw that you had posted that, and you didn't have to, but you did. You added an extra portrait
Yes.
for collectors too, which I know they really appreciated. Was there a story behind that, or did you have that in the background? I mean, how did that come about?
I don't think he might have frozen on us.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it froze,
Oh yeah, I think he's frozen.
Okay. Okay.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
On the extra head, originally we had 3 heads for Harley. Okay. So one is the laughing Harley, where it's like more like crazy looking Harley. So
Okay.
it's like the initial idea is we made Harley like she's crazy. That's why she's like she's smiling, and then we also had the smooching, kissing look, and the other
Right.
one is the I think it wasn't approved. She was holding a knife and she's licking it
Oh,
together with yeah. So together with Joker, who has he's holding the gloves, right? So he's
okay.
putting his gloves on, and Harley's licking the knife. But again, they said it's too creepy or something. So they
Sure.
scratched the idea. So we just
Got it.
come up with one head, and then after we showed it, collectors made some comments, so we included the other we requested, and I just had a notice yesterday that it was approved already. So the extra head for Harley is a go, and then
Okay.
we had another head for Joker. So it's a Jim Lee look Joker. So we submitted that, and hopefully they will approve because at the end of the day, it's for the collectors. I
Sure.
included that for free because, of course, I'm very thankful to collectors supporting LBS on this Joker.
Sure.
They're saying that it's too boring. No, actually, no, it's not. The purpose of the line for LBS is museum poses. So we try to make the character in a museum pose with different switch outs. And maybe after we're done with all the museum poses, we will do another run where we do the semi-dynamic poses. So again,
Oh,
it's we're just starting, and it's just part of the whole line. And after that, we'll revisit again. That's why um, we try to finish all the first big seven. So on ToyCon June 2025, we'll showcase Martian Manhunter, Flash, and Green
cool.
Lantern. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
That's awesome.
So you'll see a whole line of the big seven for ToyCon June 2025. And
That's
another thing is, Carl knows this. We are already been reprimanded that we are doing a lot of switch outs. So they
okay.
hate me for doing a lot of switch outs, and I'm not.
Not gonna tell
I'm
which company,
not.
but sure.
And the licensor said, I'm taking away the opportunity to make another statue for like different poses. So they said I should limit.
Okay,
I should
stop right there.
limit the.
Don't stop right there. Don't say anything anymore.
No, what I'm saying is they saying they try to limit my switch outs. So I hope you
Okay.
understand on the upcoming pieces. We'll try to lessen it a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you for
Jay,
having Carl
yeah,
because
absolutely. Yeah,
he
yeah,
always
absolutely.
he always stops me from talking.
Yeah. Cars our guide this evening. So again, thanks for everybody for being here. But Jay, you
Yeah.
sent me another picture. Is it okay if I show that?
Yeah. That's the reason I'm trying to not join because whenever I'm in your show, you always have the first sneak peek of all the things I'm doing.
Well,
It's
listen,
okay.
I
It's
can't tell you how
okay.
much I
Again,
appreciate it.
it's DC.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're working
DC.
on something. Yeah.
Okay, you're working on something. Let me bring this up that Jay has shared with us. Godlike exclusive here from the CEO of LBS. Here's another work in progress from LBS.
Hmm.
Which one? Oh, I already know who it is.
You already know who it is. Carl, I think you're cheating. I think you have some behind the scenes or whatever. But
It's absolutely.
any guesses here?
Absolutely, he knows it.
He knows. Yeah, he knows.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
There's a hint right there.
wow. Anybody know? Because I don't.
Oh, I know. I know.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Okay,
a
what
big.
character?
It's a thick boy.
Big thick boy.
It's Iron Man. Finally, thank you.
No.
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
It's what are they, what are you talking about? It's Hawk Girl. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, enlighten us, Jay. What are we looking at here? What character are we looking at here? Or can you say? I don't know if you can say or not.
I think he might have froze on us again.
Yeah, he did freeze.
He did.
What
Yeah,
is
I sent Jimmy something.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
back design.
Chris's favorite character
Yeah.
with a adjective in the front that starts with
Okay.
an A?
Yeah, I think I see it. Here we go.
Oh, you can show that. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
No more
we can
hint,
show it.
because whatever I do is just
A very
people
new
like
character,
collectors
right?
should be ready.
Yes, it's a very new
Yes.
character
Very
no
new.
one has ever done before
Yep.
Can I go ahead and show
on
that?
a
Yes.
yearly basis.
Sure.
There we go.
Ooh,
Yep.
Okay, if the spike don't, yeah,
That's cool.
Wow. This is cool.
absolutely.
And the animated Batman will be shown also in June. So we're
Oh,
done.
really?
We're almost we're almost done with the painting. So
And
we'll
Jay,
post up.
I had a question for you on that piece. So, did
Yo.
that sell? I think when collectors saw that, did it sell faster than you thought it would? Because a lot of people saw that and really loved it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, did that sell very well? Do you know? Because I think that a lot
What?
of people
Joke?
the
Animated
animated-
Batman?
Yes.
No.
it's not-
We haven't. It's not yet for pre-order.
Oh, that's right. It's not pre-order, but I every time people see that piece, a
Interest?
lot more
Yeah.
people like it. Yeah, a lot of people are a lot
I
of
think-
interest. So
I
He
think.
was initially not supposed to do. He was not supposed to do that one.
okay.
But we have it. No. What we did actually is I got their interest lists on those who's interested. I think I already have around 300 plus inquiring about animated. But again, with the current direction of LBS, we'll be doing not more than 100. So I'm gearing making our statue more collectible. So to have value after sales. So I think I'm looking at Batman animated at I'm not sure, but I'm looking at 80 or 75 pieces only.
Yeah. Wow, that's some of these edition sizes.
Low, yes.
Yeah, low, yes, for sure. More collectibles, for sure.
I think
Yes.
Jay, I think you're onto something when you do these low ESs. Number one, it helps the stock, sell out, so you can help fund the next project and all that,
Yeah.
But your work's just amazing. Your work's just amazing.
Thank
Your
you.
art is just amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I had this. I saw someone commented that it's not viable for LBS to do small run, but
You're talking
actually,
about this. Oh my god.
yeah. I need to clarify. I need to clarify. They said that it's not viable for LBS to produce such small piece, such small run for a company to strive. But actually, I think we are. The good part here is one is me and Carl do the design. We talk about doing concepts, and then during those we come up with great stuff, and no one is paying anything on the concept, so we are saving money on the concept design. We do the social media on ourselves, so we don't pay up. I don't pay up people to do social media for me, and I don't pay up too expensive people to do statues or elaborate. So we do the own concept. We do the 3D is not well, of course, the 3D is expensive, 3D stuff, but we do the art direction. We don't pay up people to do the art direction for us. We make sure that collectors
You're chopping
we
out.
get the best of the statue, because it's made from the heart, and it's that's why I'm telling collectors to message me most if they're bored or you want to ask something, just message me, because I need that. I need that call. I need that message. I need that sharing of ideas. You know, so again, we can survive with the low ES, yes, because
Sure.
with the low ES, we make sure that quality is there. It's a collectible, and we put value on your money. And I'm very thankful that collectors are, supporting LBS because I need your support, guys. We will do our best to make the best. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know a lot of collectors are going to Statue Brothers. I know you recommended them to get LBS products, I've seen Statue Brothers online, and I did see a lot of people ordering through them to get these LBS pieces.
To clarify, Sancho Brothers, I'm not 100% recommending it. There's a lot of other alternatives because you have to understand inside the Maya territory. They can
Hey,
Cutting out a
Jay,
little
can you
bit.
repeat
so
that? 'Cause
Philippine
you kind
store.
of broke up
But
in there. Yeah. You kind of broke up in there. Can you repeat what you said?
Sorry. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Like I said, no. Actually, Carl can explain it. Carl, can you explain it very well?
Okay. Sorry, what was the question?
Okay.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
No, I just those are people that so officially cannot recommend anything, but of course when you ask me who to trust, on sorry, someone's calling me up. Who to trust for a reliable LBS? Of course, ask me where to uh you know if I could vouch or something. So, but
Okay.
again, those are trusted people.
Sure, I understand. So there's
Yeah.
definitely others that they can go to. So I do understand that.
Yeah.
Carl's giving you the seal lips. And a collector had a question. Jay, was there any? And look, only say what you can. But is there eventually will LBS do 1/4 scale also? Maybe in DC.
DC, no. Marvel, yes. Okay, Marvel, yes. We have the on the Marvel. We have the
Stop right there. Stop
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Frozen.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the
Thank
future.
God Carl's on
Thumbs
the show.
down.
Carl, thank God.
I'm frozen. Okay.
So,
Paid enough.
Jay,
They hate on this. Oh,
hey Jay, I have a question about that Kingdom Come statue, right? I know you didn't reveal you revealed some, which is cool. There is a part in the comics that I thought was pivotal, so I want to know if you'd have it on the base, because Superman had retired, right? Because he had lost his family and he lost Lois and stuff like that. And I remember when Norman and the Spectre went to view that when Wonder Woman came to see Clark Kent, but he was on the farm, and Wonder Woman is like, "Why are you still here? Are you gonna have that on the base as well, the farmer Kent?" 'Cause I thought that was pivotal for him because remember he had to come back, right? He retired. He retired. He had to come back, for the upcoming apocalypse. So I don't know if you maybe put that on the base. I don't know. I was curious.
I tried, but again, I have to choose what's best to put in. So we that's actually part of the consideration. But what we included is the iconic Superman versus Shazam fight, and and he's standing in front of all as a part of the United Nations, I think.
Yeah, you need that.
So he's
That's
gathering
iconic.
he's gathering all the superheroes. So that's where we put on the base. The Carpenter, I think, it's important too, but we have to choose what's best for the story. So
it was an Easter egg.
said that.
So I was okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see the full reveal. I'm excited for it. That's gonna be a big piece for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be. It's Actually, I have a discussion with I think you know guys, Stewart Murray. So it's actually helping me out creating this great Kingdom Come concept. So I'm very thankful to this guy. He's very helpful, and he's a true Superman fan. So yeah,
Is that Stuart?
like I said,
Cool.
it's Stewart Murray.
Yeah, Stuart Ray. Yeah, he's a big Superman fan. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, this concept that we're doing is not just about me; it's about collector's idea. So always you guys just message me, share ideas, so we can try to incorporate the best. So it's something that you're part of it, and when we do the concept, you incorporated your ideas in making the best as much as possible, the best representation of the statue or the characters. Yeah.
Wow. Jay, that's one thing I really love about LBS is that you really want to get the community involved in some of these designs.
Yes.
And not just that, you really truly care about, first of all, the community. Secondly, is that you care about their feedback and you want to make something that not only people love, but something that they can truly collect, and it will be something that in the future it'll looked upon as
The
one
ultimate.
of those pieces in their collection. when you go after pieces, you want to make the best one version of it.
That's actually the agenda. So again, very thankful to collectors. When we show things like this, people I got a message from our collectors, give suggestions. So we try to incorporate what we can do. On if we can still adjust it, we can change, or we could put on all those ideas that they're suggesting. We try to put it on all of the ideas. And like for example, Joker, no, we're done with it, and then have a feedback, and then we try to add new head, alternative head for Joker. So again,
Just to clarify,
it's for
if
all the
it makes
collectors.
sense, you adjust it if it makes sense.
Yes. We adjust it if possible that we could add it up, and then it makes sense, and we'll add more beauty to the character. So yeah,
That's awesome.
we had a good debate with Carl on that. So I'm very
Okay.
thankful Carl is there to he's actually Carl is more like my negative. When I showed things, he said negative things, and we try to adjust. I always taking suggestions and criticisms to make the statue better. So all the
Wow.
comments made in Joker. So we
Right.
already working on that and making sure that we make Joker one of the best.
Yes.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that piece, Jay. We don't want to
Yes.
keep you. It looks like your family has arrived. We don't want to keep you. We don't want to keep you any longer than we have to. But listen, thank you for taking time with the community, and we only wish you the success that you deserve. You're so humble in how you do things, but we really appreciate you. And I've got to say, to the community and to yourself, is that everyone continue to support LBS because they are working very hard to build the best statues possible. So, Jay, thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
Jay.
everyone.
Thank
Godlike.
you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, pick him out. Pick him out.
Carl, call me
Pick
up.
him out.
Miss you. Take care. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
I'm already blowing up your DM. It's like, what the fuck are
Bye.
you saying right now?
Take care. Good night, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right,
Wow. Yeah. So, Croc, thank you for being monitor there, man, so we don't get anybody in trouble.
Seriously, my God, thank you, Carl.
I
for
was
monitoring.
cussing him on the DM. The whole
Yeah. Marco's the same. Thank you. I'm over here offering Jay another sip. It's like, take another drink, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, loosen
I
up.
want Jay to be safe. Like, I want the
Take another drink.
coffee to get on my bed, dude.
Every time Jay's on, he's so excited to talk about what LBS is doing, and it's so great to see the passion behind what you and Jay do, Carl. So thank you for sharing just those few pictures with us, and also what you have planned. We appreciate that. I do. And I know we had a lot going on today, and I want to thank Jay Sai for being on with us this evening, and everybody else. We're definitely past the 2-hour mark, but look for Sunday. We'll have more statue talk with more topics because there's been a lot going on in the community. Again, I want to thank our special guest, Carl, and then, of course, Jay, CEO from LBS, for joining us. We see you in the chat and on Godlike. Till then, stay Godlike, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Happy Easter, everybody.